the Mom FM Facebook page, the Hot Country Hits Facebook page, and as well our YouTube channel. We're going to be talking with Tammy. Tammy is the author right here, Tammy Shumate, of the Christmas Quirky Jokes. And there's the book right there, so you can see it if you're watching us on our Facebook page or YouTube channel. We'll show you some of the other versions that are available too. If there's a holiday, I think there should be a Quirky Jokes book out there, which is kind of cool. And so Tammy is joining us here in the studio. We want to say good morning to her. Good morning, Tammy. How you doing?
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming in this morning. Janelle, you have what books do you have over there?
I have the second Christmas one.
Okay.
I have that one.
Oh, there's the one and two. Okay,
yeah.
very cool.
And then I have Turkey Quirky Jokes.
Say that 3 times fast.
I know, right?
Which is kind of cool because Tammy, I want to talk about the idea of these books and how you came up with the name of them. We put a link on our Facebook pages and our YouTube channel that people can order directly from them. They might not necessarily get them by Christmas, but we see a lot of Christmas get-togethers that happen after Christmas, of course. Or as you're like Janelle, she tends to shop like a year in advance on some things.
Some things.
Yeah. So Tammy, take us through a local author here. What's the concept? How did you come up with these ideas?
Well, I was working at Oakview at the time, and I had residents that I would like to joke around with and have a lot of laughs and fun because I think laughter is the best medicine. Mm-hmm. So I started to come up with my own jokes pertaining to holidays, and they would get some chuckles. And so, I just want to see the residents happy. So then I started to try to maybe formulate maybe like cards, but I wanted to add make the cards and the book in the same time. So what I did is I came up with the concept of the quirky jokes. I would make the cards, I would make the pictures for them, and they could cut out the joke in the back. Mm-hmm. So the people would get they could pass on a joke to somebody else. So that was my inspiration to make them. And I eventually started drawing the pictures for the jokes so the people could get a visual of them. So it kind of snowballed from there to where I started looking for a publisher, and I got my books out.
And I want to talk all about that process, but if you're watching online or if you get a chance to watch this, this is an example. So you illustrated these?
Yes, I did.
This is incredible. So
thank you.
Yeah, if you look at that, that's pretty cool. So here's one that I have, Janelle. I have, why did Santa decide to build his residence in the North Pole?
No idea.
All right. Because there is no snow place like home for the holidays. And it's kind of cool. And so, Tammy, just to have fun with these jokes and then narrate them or illustrate them, that's pretty awesome. Take us through that process. Was it difficult to come up with the joke, or was it a lot tougher to come up with the illustration?
I don't think it was really tough either way.
Okay.
I'm kind of a jokey person as it is, but I had to make sure they had to be my jokes. I couldn't plagiarize. Mm-hmm. And I've always been an artsy person, so it just kind of came naturally to where I had to come up with the joke first, then I had to draw the picture to go along with the joke. Cool. So that's basically the process of it. It wasn't anything that was rocket science or anything, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's a good time. Mm-hmm. I've got one more, Janelle, for you. Ready for this one?
Okay.
This is, what do Santa and the Easter Bunny have in common?
Something about a holiday? I don't know.
You're supposed to say, okay, I don't know. What
I don't
do
know.
the okay.
You tell me.
All right. They both have jelly bellies.
Oh, wow.
No, I think it's great. And that's the illustration for our viewers online. This is really neat. Tammy, these books are available. We've got, you came up with the first one, thought, hey, you know what, it's popular enough. Let's put out a second version of it. And then there's other holidays throughout the year that you have them available.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I also made turkey quirky jokes and illustrated that one. I realize that Thanksgiving is over with, but that was one of my favorite ones to make. Cupid Quirky Jokes should be coming out hopefully before Valentine's Day. And I already have all the other holidays made up. It just takes about 6 to 8 months to illustrate and get the book out from the publisher. So, and of course, it costs a little bit of money too to make and publish the book. So, but it's a lot of fun. So I really enjoy it.
It's very cool, and I'll have Janelle come up with a turkey joke, find one that we can talk about. But
right.
what's also neat about this particular one with your Christmas quirky jokes is that you have the cards in the back.
Yes.
Describe these, what we're seeing and what we're talking about here online.
Okay, I just thought that, that people should be able to, it'd be like a little Christmas card or maybe a little joke they can pass out to their classmate or maybe their grandma and grandpa or family member. And they can cut them out and pass them out. That's why I thought I should have a book for them so they can keep their jokes. But then if they want to have a laugh with someone else, they can cut it out and they can pass it on to somebody.
That's really neat, and because those can be expensive in general, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually looked into making cards, but I would have to make sure that I would have the copyright. I've already paid for that for 10 of them. And I wouldn't know if they'd even sell. So I figured, let's combine the two. Let me make a book and put some jokes in the back they can kind of cut out and pass out to people. And it just kind of is both of them together, I think, works out terrifically.
That's pretty cool. All right, you're on the spot, Janelle. What do you got?
All right. What did Tom Turkey do after he ate too much Thanksgiving dinner?
All right. What did Tom Turkey do after he ate too much Thanksgiving dinner?
He went on a turkey trot.
There you go. I love it. No, these are fun, and this is what it should be. Like, and Tammy, this is not just for the perceived, like just for the little kiddos, right? This is for any age.
Yes, and they're all clean jokes, obviously. They're just something fun. I think kids would really get a big kick out of it because kids are naturally joking and laughing, and, it's just something that anybody can enjoy. I think it's definitely good for the family.
That's cool. And you can get these books for, I think, about $12 to $13, roughly the range there. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them at Walmart. And online at those two locations, and they'll ship them right directly to your home. Take us through, and if you're just joining us, we're talking with Tammy Shoemate. Tammy is the author of Christmas Quirky Jokes, and Tammy, you have put out version 1, version 2.
Yes.
You have a Thanksgiving version.
Yes.
You've got one coming up for Valentine's Day, right?
Yes, Cupid Quirky Jokes. It should be out hopefully by Valentine's Day. I'll have 2 Cupid Quirky Jokes because I came up with enough of those to make another book. They usually have up to 12 jokes in each book, and then they have the rest of the pages devoted to making the little cards you can hand out. So in about another year, I should have Cupid Quirky Jokes 2. And I have all the other holidays ready to go. So I'll have Funny Bunny Quirky Jokes, Lucky Quirky Jokes. I'll have Liberty Quirky Jokes and Spooky Quirky Jokes.
That's fantastic.
That's
cool. What inspires you to do this? Take us through that, and then also, was it challenging to get your books published?
What inspires me is just for people to have lighten up. We all have things going on in our lives, but just if you can just have a little joke or just something that will raise your endorphins, help you to get through. It's just something to, get people to smile throughout their day. I did actually go with another publisher at first. I tried to, but they wouldn't be able to make the little cutout cards in the back. So I had to find another publisher. And when I found this publisher, I was very, very pleased. And they were able to see my vision and do what I wanted to do.
It's cool. And books are available now. You can order online at Amazon.com. You just search just what it says, Christmas Quirky Jokes, and you can find them, or the others that are available. You'll see the 1 or 2. And then if you want, you can actually order these for your Kindle and your online devices too,
Yes.
right?
Yes, you can. They are available on online devices, I think Kindle and Nook. So if you want them to look at them right away, you'll be able to get them on those devices.
All right, there you go.
You know what I think is really cool about these too is it reminds me of instead of like taking the baby home for health, I chose to go to, I think it was Franklin School at the time, and you could read to like the kindergartners and first graders.
nice.
And this reminds me of like one of the books that would be like really cute to read to like the classroom.
There you
It
go.
just reminds me of that.
For sure, and that's the fun part, and and Tammy, you're local to the area.
Yes.
This has inspired you, and obviously there's been some challenges and hiccups, but I would assume that there's been some triumphs that you just love doing this, right?
Yes, I do. Just like I said, it's something that I could even leave my children. And when I have grandchildren eventually, I could have something that, is from grandma, because my pen name is Grammy Tammy on there. So I'm not a grandma yet, but I do spoil the neighbor kids down the road. So they got my joke books too. And of course, it's kids tested. I just want to see how they responded to it, and I see a lot of smiles, a lot of giggles, so it's been fun.
This is fantastic. Well, let's make sure that that the listeners and viewers that are watching this, they ordered their books, and for it again ranges between $10, $13 around that range, depending on if you order from Amazon or from Walmart. But do that, and we have a link on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, so you can do that today. And you might not get it right for Christmas, but you can certainly get them for the other holidays, and as well to stock up for next year too. So great information there. Tammy, did we forget to talk about anything this morning with you about your books?
Oh no, I think it's just good to laugh and to enjoy life as much as you can, and have fun. Laughter is the best medicine.
Absolutely. And speaking of jokes, is there one that is your favorite that you've had a chance to in any of the selections?
Oh, they're all near and dear to me, but a few of them kind of stand out. I think the one with the chicken, why did the chicken wear a crash helmet while crossing the icy roads at the North Pole? It's kind of like the chicken crossing the road. Well, she didn't want to crack her egg noggin. Because I have to make a spin on words like eggnog, and so I thought, well, eggnoggin would work too.
Love it. That's great. Well, you've done something very successful right here from our small town and communities, and so Tammy, we appreciate all that you do this morning and every day with us. Okay.
Well, thank you, and Merry Christmas to everybody.
You got it. Merry Christmas to you as well. It is you got to get your copy. It's Christmas Quirky Jokes 1, 2, and then you have what?
Turkey Quirky Jokes.
Yeah, got to get that one too. And then we'll talk about Valentine's Day, talk about Easter, St. Patty's Day, all of that, and 4th of July. So that's pretty cool. It is just about 8 o'clock. Actually, it is 8:01 now on 102.7 Mom FM and Hot Country Hits 99.